That's life. That's life. That's what all these people say. You're riding high.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the shocking story of America's Got Talent Sal Valentinetti. Many Grass to Grace tales are not as captivating and memorable as those of AGT fell in love with Sal Valentinetti, a pizza delivery man. Judges and spectators with his amazing vocal ability and endearing demeanor. From the moment he won the Golden Buzzer, which thrust him into the spotlight, to his captivating performances in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, Valentinetti's journey on America's Got Talent was truly remarkable. The harsh truth of life has sunk in for him now that his time in AGT is over. What is actually going on after AGT, and where is he now? Let's investigate. Sal Valentinetti's early life. On August 26, Sal Valentinetti was born. 1995, in Bethpage, a small, quaint village on Long Island, New York. Growing up in a vibrant, Sal came from an Italian-American family, and his cherished grandma ignited his passion for music at a young age. Who exposed him to the timeless, silky sounds of icons such as Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, of course, and Tony Bennett. Although he was surrounded by music, Sal's path to singing wasn't precisely prearranged. Actually, it all started with a couple. His early musical years were spent playing brass instruments, including the bass trumpet, baritone horn, trombone and tuba. Singing? He didn't even consider that. Specifically, until everything changed due to a chance encounter during a high school horn class. Having trouble remembering, Sal did what was best. After hearing the name of a song his grandmother used to sing to him, he began singing along to Bobby Darin's timeless hit song, Mac the Knife. Time seemed to stop when he began to sing. His music teacher was taken aback, not by his trumpet prowess, but rather by the deep, commanding voice that emanated from him. Immediately identifying Sal's tutor encouraged him to begin vocal training because of his unique talent. That motivation starting a domino effect that would ultimately thrust Sal into the public eye. His golden voice and vintage charm have enchanted millions. However, like any great tale, there were hiccups on the path to success. Wondering how an adolescent who has no intention of becoming a singer wind up winning over America's affections? Stay with me, as Sal's the remarkable trip has only just begun. Sal initially had no aspirations for a career in music. He simply enjoyed to sing, and it brought joy to his family members. However, with the encouragement of his teacher and the steadfast support of his family, Sal began taking his talent seriously. At the age of 15, he was already paying moving homage to Frank Sinatra at neighborhood gatherings in New York, captivating audiences with one timeless song at a time. Although specifics regarding his schooling and early decisions are mostly confidential, one thing is certain: Sal realized it was time to take a risk by the time he was 20. 2016. His life would alter dramatically when he tried out for season 11 of America's Got Talent. Sal Valentinetti's pizza delivery career. Before winning over millions of fans on America's Got Talent, delivered pizzas in his hometown of Bethpage, Long Island, and was just another face in the crowd. In 2016, he spent the majority of his days navigating the streets and juggling boxes of. Despite his cheesy sweetness, he had an unquestionable passion blazing inside of him while making his delivery. For singing that was just uncontrollable. In spite of his work's apparent banality, Valentinetti's heart beats in time with timeless tunes and vintage crooners. While he was navigating the streets, he turned to Sinatra's tunes and Bobby Darin's mellow melodies for comfort. Hoping to perform live and showcase his musical abilities to a global audience. Sal, who was known as Sal the Voice, from Brooklyn to Bayshore, was frequently spotted drinking cappuccino at cafes while chatting, cracking jokes, and sharing anecdotes. Valentinetti wants to bring back the Dean Martin-style entertainment that his grandmother first exposed him to, and he is preparing his next move in this regard. Sal made the decision to jump in because he was intrigued by the idea and felt that his talent was being recognized. With only a desire and a little bravery in their pockets, he left the familiar smell of pizza dough behind as he entered the AGT stage. For the spotlight's electrifying atmosphere. However, Sal's path was not without its challenges. Maintaining equilibrium along the way, he encountered innumerable obstacles and times of uncertainty, including late-night deliveries with early morning rehearsals and early morning deliveries with evening rehearsals. But he got stronger with every cheesy pie he sang and every note he delivered. More committed to demonstrating that dreams, no matter how unlikely, should be pursued. His modest upbringing as a pizza delivery driver could have seemed extremely different from the glamour and the glitz and glamour of entertainment. However, Sal Valentinetti's path demonstrated that excellence can originate in the most unlikely locations. Using endurance as his guide and passion as his compass, he forged his own route, making a lasting impression on the world and encouraging many people to follow their aspirations one bite at a time. Sal's American Idol audition. Prior to winning over millions of fans on America's Got Talent, Sal Valentinetti took a leap of faith onto the stage to begin his musical adventure. Of American Idol. During the 14th season of the renowned singing competition in 2015, Sal took center stage to display his charm and skill. In preparation for his audition, Sal decided to croon his way through the song in honor of the great Frank Sinatra. The ageless song, My Way. He took the crowd and judges back in time with each note. Period of music, capturing the spirit of classic elegance and sophistication. The judges couldn't speak as the last notes of his performance hung in the air. Enthralled by Sal's captivating theatrical presence and indisputable brilliance. Lionel Richie was quick to commend Sal's performance in particular, acknowledging its lyrical depth and maturity in his tone. Sal's bold soul, according to Richie's description, mirrored the feelings of all those present who had been enthralled by Sal's retro atmosphere and a sincere love of music. In this case, Adam Lambert and Jennifer Lopez both said favorable opinions about Sal Valentinetti's American Idol audition. Jennifer Lopez, I think you're a talented guy, he said bluntly, complimenting his abilities. Recognizing his performance potential and abilities. Adam Lambert also commended, a lot of people at home would love this, Sal said, highlighting the possibilities. Suggesting that Sal possessed the charm and ability to connect with a large audience. Sal's audition, however, caused Harry Connick Jr. to express concerns about whether Sal met the requirements the judges were looking for. That was the day of American Idol. Because of his mistrust, Connick Jr. voted no, expressing his choice to not send Sal on to the competition's next round. Despite Lopez and Lambert's encouraging comments, during the Hollywood round, Sal Valentinetti's time on American Idol came to an end. Lopez and Lambert cast yes votes and gave him golden tickets, but Connick Jr. cast a no vote. Finally caused Sal to be eliminated from the competition. Despite being short-lived, Sal's experience on American Idol was a precursor to his ultimate success on Talent in America. It's possible that his audition was only one part of his musical journey. However, it was a chapter full with skill, promise, and the undeniable charm of a genuine entertainer. Despite the fact that Harry Connick Jr. thought Sal Valentinetti didn't fulfill the competition's requirements, he demonstrated that nothing could dim his light by continuing to try his luck elsewhere. He was correct. Sal's golden buzzer moment and audition. Sal Valentinetti had an incredible journey on Season 11 of America's Got Talent, AGT. He gained the moniker, The Voice, after his audition performance, which cemented his status as an exceptional competitor. Charmingly and confidently taking the stage, Sal amazed both the judges and the crowd with his performance of Frank Sinatra's timeless masterpiece, My Way, demonstrating his strong voice, deft handling, and genuine passion. Sal's ability and stage presence were immediately acknowledged by the judges, and Heidi Klum expressed her enthusiasm for him by remarking, "I love the way you look tonight," and Simon Cowell enthusiastically replied, "Yes," while offering words of support for his continued participation. In the tournament, Sal had a clear objective: to restore the essence of Dean Martin's entertainment approach and just enjoy his performance. Sal's audition swiftly went viral, winning over 100 million views on YouTube and winning over people worldwide. The entire world. The crowd gave him a standing ovation for his outstanding performance, and Judge Heidi Klum gave him the coveted golden buzzer as the last sign of approval. Heidi's Sal avoided the customary rounds of deliberation and guaranteed his place in the live shows by choosing to hit the golden buzzer, which propelled him straight to the quarterfinals. Sal Valentinetti's golden buzzer moment with Heidi Klum is still one of the most unforgettable. A tribute to Sal's indisputable ability and captivating stage presence in AGT history. Using his love of vintage music and his talent for captivating crowds with his presentations, Sal's AGT audition signaled the start of an incredible adventure that would have a long-term effect on the program and its audience. Performances from the quarterfinals and semifinals. Sal Valentinetti's voyage on America's Got Talent was a wild trip with many highs and lows that kept on the edge of their seats or the viewers. Just missing out on elimination in the quarterfinals, Sal advanced to the semifinals thanks to his tenacity and love of traditional crooning, where he gave another outstanding performance. Sal confidently took the stage and sang, That's Life, a classic Frank Sinatra song. His flawless vocals and unquestionable stage presence captivated the judges and crowd. Sal was commended by Heidi Klum for his ability to capture the essence of the song. Meanwhile, Sal was praised by Simon Cowell, who had previously called him his golden boy, for having golden pipes and determination to succeed no matter what. The compliment Heidi Klum gave Valentinetti's performance was insignificant. She praised his extraordinary ability to completely embody the song's spirit, calling it nothing short of dazzling. He sang. Klum spoke with respect, saying, Your character just oozed through that song, praising Sal's extraordinary ability to bring honesty to his performance. And profundity. Sal's fascinating stage presence was encapsulated in her comments, emphasizing his extraordinary capacity to empathize with the spirit and emotion of the music he played. Sal saw reaching the semi-finals as the fulfillment of a long-time ambition. And he was resolved to show America that he was worthy of being there. With his steadfast determination and love of vintage crooning, Sal gave it everything he had on stage in order to achieve his ultimate objective. Simon Cowell urged Americans to back Sal and cast their votes for him as the finals voting began. Go on to the following round. All votes were counted, and only 5 acts could proceed. Sal's dream of winning America's Got Talent was made possible by the support of his followers. Sal Valentinetti's journey on America's Got Talent reached its zenith with an emotional finale performance. Final performance that left a lasting impression on both the judges and the audience. The fact that it was Sal's 21st birthday added to the moment's significance. Even more memorable and moving. While everyone is anticipating the finale with excitement, Sal brought the soul of his cherished grandma, who had just died, with him. Her presence provided him with direction during the finals, giving him courage and a sense of purpose as he entered the stage, knowing that she was keeping an eye on him from above. Sal's performance turned into a celebration of his skill at that precise time, as well as honoring the timeless love and motivation he found in his grandmother's remembrance. Sal Valentinetti's America's Got Talent final performance was a captivating medley of timeless favorites that incorporates well-known songs including Fly Me to the Moon, Luck Be a Lady, and New York, New York. Sal demonstrated his flawless vocal production and command of the stage, capturing the spirit of classic elegance and grace with ease. Sal captivated the audience with his captivating personality and indisputable talent as he crooned his way through the medley. The audience's and the judges' hearts. The audience erupted in roaring cheers. They spontaneously stood up to show their admiration for Sal's captivating performance. From the stage's shimmering lights to his smooth voice's reverberation, Sal's farewell performance was quite remarkable and left a lasting impression on everyone who had the good fortune to see it. Renowned for his astute criticism, Simon Cowell praised Sal Valentinetti profusely, saying that his performance was unmatched and even better than the standards of the great Frank Sinatra. Cowell declared that Sal's performance was the best he had ever heard. Seen in a long time, which is evidence of his exceptional skill and commitment to the art. Cowell, along by his fellow judges, praised Sal's outstanding vocals, dominating stage presence, and his natural ability to capture the timeless quality of traditional crooning. Their unanimity in praising Sal's performance reverberated across the space, highlighting the tremendous influence of his artistic abilities on the audience and the judges. As the general public assumed control, Sal Valentinetti took a chance to decide who would win the coveted $1 million grand prize. Moment to express his sincere appreciation for the incredible experience and the tremendous backing he received from spectators during the tournament. As one of the finalists for America's Sal embraced the holiday spirit with a lovely holiday duet of Santa Baby with Got Talent. Judge Heidi Klum, showcasing his versatility and unquestionable chemistry on stage with ease. Sal Valentinetti's mesmerizing performances and indisputable charm did not become the season 11 winner of America's Got Talent. In the end, singer-songwriter Grace VanderWaal won the title because of her distinctive voice. Both the judges and the crowd were charmed over by the unique melodies and charming attitude. Throughout the competition, Sal displayed his flawless vocal control and classic crooner flair, but he was up against fierce competition from other gifted competitors. Even though he earned a place in the championship game and made a lasting impression with his outstanding efforts, featuring a magnificent performance of timeless tunes like Fly Me to the Moon and New York, New York, he failed to secure the top position. Sal was defeated by a number of finalists, including Grace VanderWaal, whose youthful charisma and millions of people were moved by the original songs, and other gifted artists who took the stage with their own distinct style. Despite his indisputable skill and extensive, Sal failed to garner enough votes to win the appeal and ended up in 5th place. Final reward. Additionally, Brian Justin Crumb, John Dorenbos, and the Clairvoyants obtained higher places, putting Sal in 5th place. Sal might not have secured the final triumph, but his experience on America's Got Talent was very amazing. His classic crooning style, his captivating stage presence and flawless vocals won him admirers all around the country, making certain that he will be regarded as one of the season's most notable competitors. During season 11 of America's Got Talent, Sal Valentinetti's journey was characterized by his tenacity and an unshakable will to achieve. In contrast to numerous earlier acts that faced the anxious possibility of depending on judges' choice or Duncan, saved to proceed, in Sal surprised expectations by going farther than expected in both the quarterfinals and semifinals. Any of his peers. Surprisingly, Lincoln, Bridge and Sal were the only performers in the quarterfinals. They had to rely on judges' choice or the Duncan save to stay alive. Despite this early setback, both performers were able to capture the audience's hearts and rely on the public vote in the semi-finals to guarantee their places in the finals. What actually became of Sal Valentinetti from America's Got Talent? Following his ascent to fame, Sal Valentinetti's captivating combination of force and charisma has allowed him to hold on to his fans' vocals and enduring charm. His post-show journey has been characterized by a number of accomplishments, such as the publication of several albums, enthralling tours, and performances at internationally recognized places. With his unique voice and timeless appeal, Valentinetti has cemented his reputation as a well-liked performer by captivating crowds with excellent interpretations of both fresh pieces and well-known classics. Whether appearing on the platform of famous theaters, performing in sold-out shows, or captivating audiences with his records, he still has a lasting impact on the music business. Sal Valentinetti has demonstrated his love of jazz and classic crooner songs by 2 full-length albums, and an EP called The Voice were released. His EP, The Voice, demonstrates his singing ability and range as a musician, giving listeners a glimpse of his enduring charisma and mesmerizing tunes. Apart from his EP, Valentinetti's love of the classics is further demonstrated by his 2 CDs. The 2018 film, Christmas Presents, which encapsulates the essence of the holiday season, with a selection of joyous songs performed in Valentinetti's distinctive manner. From Cherish, the album demonstrates his ability to combine sentimental originals with Christmas classics. Traditional tunes with his own special touch, bringing happiness and enthusiasm to listeners everywhere. The album, Little Valentine, which Valentinetti released in 2021, thrilled fans, enhancing his standing as a contemporary crooner. Using a variety of heartfelt ballads with lively melodies, Valentinetti transports listeners to a romantic, sentimental, and genuine feeling. He displays his dynamic range and expressive delivery with every song, encouraging listeners to experience the enduring charm of crooner and jazz music. By way of Sal Valentinetti continues to honor the heyday of music with his EPs and LPs, while putting his own modern spin on it. His love of jazz and traditional crooner music is evident throughout every note, enthralling listeners and solidifying his reputation as a genuine genre maestro. Other industry greats have recognized the beauty of Sal Valentinetti's sound in addition to the AGT judges. Billy Joel is one of these individuals. Billy Joel, a renowned producer/arranger with 3 Emmy Awards, she has a long and accomplished career, working with well-known performers like Pink and Celine Dion. Considering his collaboration on the Christmas tune, Christmas Comes to Town, with Sal Valentinetti, Joel said, "When I heard the demo, I knew it had Sal written all over it." Joel acknowledged how uncommon it is to come across a contemporary song with such a retro vibe and commended Valentinetti's skill at fusing modern music with historical influences smoothly. Joel claims that Valentinetti's extraordinary talent and profound admiration for he is in a unique position to bring back and reimagine classic sounds for a modern audience thanks to his iconic songs. Valentinetti's passionate vocals and natural grasp of musical history enable him to give contemporary songs a timeless charm that appeals to listeners of all generations. Valentinetti's ability to connect the past and present is something Joel admires. Demonstrates the singer's adaptability and ongoing appeal in the music business. In 2021, Sal Valentinetti set off on an enthralling tour with a large-scale big band ensemble and Dave Damiani, a gifted vocalist. Together, their repertoire captivated spectators, which featured Valentinetti's own captivating jazzy originals as well as classic Rat Pack versions. Sal revealed in the same year how close he was to Frank Sinatra, his favorite performer. Valentinetti furthered his association with the renowned crooner Frank Sinatra by recording his 2021 album, Little Valentine, at the esteemed Hollywood studio, where Sinatra had previously recorded. This important tribute strengthened Valentinetti's connection to the famous vocalist. It demonstrated to the world his potential for success. Dedication to maintaining the heritage of traditional crooner music. By taking notes in the same sacred halls as Sinatra, Valentinetti honored the Rat Pack's enduring charm and brilliance, while establishing a unique position for himself in the annals of music history. Following his stint on America's Got Talent, Sal Valentinetti has made a concerted effort to out there in the music business, creating unforgettable performances and partnerships. He has quickly become a global sensation, enthralling audiences with his captivating performances in hundreds of solo gigs across the world that have sold out. From the famous Madison from the famed NYCB Theatre at Westbury to Square Garden, Valentinetti has graced venues with his captivating stage presence and passionate vocals. Apart from his individual pursuits, in Las Vegas, Valentinetti has performed alongside well-known comedians like Jay Leno and Joe Piscopo, demonstrating his adaptability as a performer on a range of stages and genres. Furthermore, Valentinetti's relationship with Heidi Klum, his former AGT judge, goes beyond the screen of the television. Together, the two produced the AGT Christmas special, creating an unforgettable duet that strengthened their relationship and charmed onlookers. Their intimate bond off-stage demonstrates their sincere friendship and regard for one another, surpassing the limitations of reality TV. Valentinetti's mesmerizing live shows, where he uses storytelling to establish a close relationship with his audience and engage the crowd, have won him a sizable and devoted following. He has a VIP club with special access to his songs, first dibs on tickets, and exclusive chances to catch him live. The return of Sal Valentinetti to the AGT stage. The journey of Sal Valentinetti from America's Got Talent stages to the world stage. The winners of America's Got Talent, the champions, were truly amazing. Following with his remarkable performances on season 11 of AGT, he won over hearts and amazed spectators. Sal received an invitation to perform on the esteemed spin-off series once more. This platform assembled a top-tier lineup of the most remarkable and gifted performers from previous seasons of Around the World, AGT and